couldn't hear you over David's loud ass chair.
Yeah.
What? Roll to save. Alright,
Yeah,
so
bust that ass
we're gonna
down
pick up
for
a
me,
second.
daddy.
Justin just killed his girlfriend and tried to throw his baby on the fire. How do you guys react to that?
Weston, what the fuck? You cannot do this.
I did.
I mean, clearly you did this, but you were not supposed to do this.
Look, Catman. It doesn't involve you. Don't worry about it. Did I throw it? Did I try to throw you on the fire?
But you did it at our party.
Y'all were partying at my bar.
Do you think this is a good way to bring in bees? Yes?
If you build it, they'll come.
If you murder it, they will stop.
I was just killing some weeds.
Oh my goodness. One of them is
Trying to
half
keep it
human
in.
or half elf. Dear God, it's a mad elf druid.
No, you can't prove it's mine.
Mad elf dryad. Half elf, half man, half dryad.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I was saying, Tyrannus can talk too if he wants.
Please tell me I didn't just see what I thought I saw.
I don't know. Maybe you were drunk.
Clearly not.
So you talking about me using fire to clear out the weeds?
Clear out the weeds. That's what you call that woman and her child is just nothing but weeds?
Yeah.
You disgust me. I've dealt with people like you before, and I will not deal with it again.
I think you will.
Shkalaba Maskala!
You're such an angry little lizard.
Voice.
I think we...
I want to cut his head off.
I don't think...
Clean.
I don't think that we can let you go, my friend.
Let me go where? I wasn't leaving.
Yes, but I don't know. What I mean is I do not think we can let you get away with this. That was blatant murder in front of people. Next time, you must do it in private.
I'm pretty sure you're all drunk.
No.
How do you know that it was me?
Because I'm not drunk.
Were you sure?
Yes.
I don't know. That lizard over there seems kind of sketchy. You might have put something in your drink.
What about the rest of the people who just saw this happen?
Zoranji, I hate to tell you this, my friend, but I'm afraid there won't be a next time. I'm gonna roll to cut off his head.
Better be a 20. Well, sure, I mean, it's kind of a surprising attack, but, you know. What? What?
No, fucking... Because I gotta
I do have a combat action of dodge.
You want to try and do that?
Sure, why not? That would be a dex plus, right?
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, I guess Tyrannus, describe how this happens.
Do what?
Describe how
Describe
you
how you-
shoot my head off.
Well, I run over there immediately, full of rage, pull out the scimitar, slice your shit off. I slice your head clean off.
Can I use my wand of wonder real quick?
Like right before you die? Yeah, sure. Go for
Right before I die.
it. That's the last thing.
What is that? 100 sided?
Yeah.
Alright.
A random way to go out.
32. Let's see. I have to look it up.
I loot his body.
Sorry, I'm trying to pull up the. You see, I rolled 32. Heavy rain falls in a 60-foot radius center of the target, and the area becomes lightly obscured.
It's like almost perfect then, because it's like depressing rain after the character dies.
Do what? I can barely hear you.
I was saying that's like kind of perfect because it's like depressing rain right after a character died. Beston's head bounces away and collapses. His body collapses to the ground.
Yeah, we're gonna
Roger, look.
have to get Lucas a better headset or microphone or something because your microphone is so low for you.
It's because I'm kind of leaning away from it. I'm just going to use my phone. Tell me if this works better.
Nope, worse already.
Can't fucking hear him at all.
This is terrible. I can't hear. Is it sign language?
Can you guys hear me better?
Yes.
Oh, that's a lot better.
Alright, yeah, I'll just start using this then. Okay, so yeah. Zoran, what's your immediate reaction to Besson getting decapitated?
I just means we could take him to jail and he could serve time. I did not know this was going to happen.
Jeez.
Putting a man like that in prison was not enough.
What did the Wanda Wonder do again?
It started making it rain.
Made it rain.
Oh, wow.
Here's somebody in the background says, "This party's ruined!"
I guess I go search his body.
Jesus. You don't even like wait a minute because your friend just died and you're like, well, I'm gonna loot him.
I mean, I'm gonna pick him up and move him and, you know, all that.
He would have wanted it that way.
Yeah.
Alright, so you start to walk over towards his body and you notice the head is like changing shape a little bit. And the bag next to him starts to move. And
What is happening?
that's where we're gonna cut away and show what happened all that time ago.
I thought you were gonna say that's where we're gonna end
And that's where we're going to end it.
Yeah.
Damn!
He's like, well, you guys ruined the Bagman game. You killed Jeremy, so I can't even...
I'm totally gonna run a prank game one day where I'm gonna do that, get everybody there, and just be like, alright, see ya. Just leave.
Well, that'll make
Alright.
Get everybody to roll for initiative for some big battle and be like, all right, that's where we're going to leave it.
Yeah, that's what I like to do.
Alright, so, all that time ago, back in Waterdeep, during that party of the Castle Enters, where the one that they were throwing before it went to shit, Veston opened up the bag and said, Bagman, or whatever it was 3 times. Or say my name, that's what it was. And then he
Say my name.
And then the hand reached out and grabbed him and pulled him into the bag. And where we're gonna. Alright. So.
Weston.
Yeah, stop doing the chair thing. Veston, you find yourself inside of just what feels like just pitch black darkness. You can't see anything, even with your dark vision. And it's very, very cold. You feel like there's maybe light rain or snow landing on your body. And you can hear what sounds like a river nearby.
That's weird.
What do you want to do?
Mm. So I'm inside the bag.
Yeah.
Would I have access to a torch or anything?
Yeah. When you're going through your, well, yeah, your bag wouldn't even be there, which is kind of confusing. You're, like, going through all the stuff in your, like, backpack, and you have, like, the things that you just kept on you in your backpack, but anything you put in your bag is gone.
Oh, I do have, can I feel around and see if there's any kind of wood or trees or anything that I could possibly make a torch? Because I got the survival, I've got that survival kit, so.
Yeah, you can. You can
Cool.
feel around, yeah, and after a few minutes of searching, we're only at 20-sided, with disadvantage, actually.
Fuck. A 13, but I rolled a fucking nat 20 too.
It's still enough. Like, all you'd have to do is feel around for a little while, and you'd find a tree or something like that, and all you'd have to do is feel around on the ground after that if you couldn't find a low enough hanging branch. And yeah, you find a tree branch, and you could easily wrap a piece of cloth around it. You're doing all this blind, obviously.
So I'm gonna rip like part of my sleeve off and wrap it around the top of it.
Okay. Yeah, you got your tinderbox. You light it. And immediately around you, you see what looks like a snowy forest. And you can hear that river near you, too. Like a few feet away. You can't really see it right now, but... You want to head towards the river or into the forest? Where do you want to go?
As dark as it is, I probably want to go to the river. That way I can at least make my way down and try to find a town or something.
Okay. Yeah, when you walk over to the river, you the first thing you notice is that it reflects, like the torchlight reflects off of the surface of the river, and it looks red. Like the water looks like it's just like dark red.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my hand in the water, just like my fingers, and then smell it, see if it's blood.
Oh yeah, it's definitely blood. And that's a lot of blood, obviously, to make a river.
Yeah,
But-
a river of fucking blood.
Yeah. You start walking down the river towards the, what you're hoping is civilization, and you keep walking for a pretty long while, actually. Like 4 hours, probably. And you're starting to get really cold. Like, really fucking cold. And, you swear you keep hearing, like, voices, like, occasionally, like, just little tiny whispers occasionally. And every once in a while, it's a little bit louder, and you're probably stopping in your tracks a little bit and trying to, like, concentrate on what they're saying.
Can I make out anything at all that they're saying, like dialect or anything?
Roll me a perception check.
Hell no.
Yeah, you're probably like sitting there listening, and you're like rubbing your ears, like your finger in your ears, trying to like dig the earwax out. You're like, what? You're like, no, all right, yeah, I guess that's nothing. Yeah, false alarm. And eventually, you see what looks like a little tiny light in the distance, and as you start to like walk closer and closer to it, you can approach it. You realize that it's a little tiny cabin, just kind of nestled in between some trees. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna extinguish my torch so that whoever's in there doesn't see the light. I make my
Okay.
way over to look through the window.
All right. And you hear some more voices in your head again, or in the distance, in the wind. You can roll again to see if you can hear it if you want.
Oh my god!
God!
Run for bullshit! I'm rolling my own die.
Alright. Roll one more time, too. I just want to see if you'll roll a third one in a row. Just out of curiosity. Alright.
Still had a 1 in it.
It's not a 1, at least. Alright, so... Veston, you walk over to the door. Do you want to, like, peer in through the window at first, or...?
Yeah, I want to look, see if I can see anything through the window.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like there's a little tiny, like the whole house is just like consisting of one room. There's some beds in the corner. There's 4 of them. And then there's a fireplace and a little cooking section. In front of the fireplace, there's a rug, like a very old, worn down, like wolf skin rug, and some stuff on the little mantelpiece above the fireplace. And there's 3 figures. One of them sitting in a rocking chair. One of them's in a corner with a blanket around them, and it looks like they're trying to sleep. And the other one's sitting there rolling a blue ball around. Looks like they're just trying to play with something, like some kind of toy.
I guess I'm gonna knock on the door and see if I can maybe come in and warm up.
Yeah, the second you knock just once on the door just opens up. The creak. And you hear a voice from a woman say, "Honey, is that you?"
No, I'm just a weary traveler, kind of cold. Won't know if I can come in and maybe warm my bones for a minute.
"Oh, honey, it's so good to see you again. Yeah, come on in."
Where am I?
It's like, "Well, you're home. What are you talking about?" It's like, "Are you feeling all right?"
I guess not. What do you mean home? And who are you?
And she just like laughs a little bit. Says, "Oh, you're such a joker." It's like, "You've got to be hungry, right?"
Have you been hitting the meat a little too hard? Like, who are you? I don't know you.
Honey, we ran out of mead about 3 months ago. It's like we haven't been able to go to the castle to get any more lately.
Would you happen to know which direction that castle is in?
Oh, it's been a while since I've been there. It's like, don't you remember? Weren't you delivering some wood there like a few months ago? That's where you picked up the mead. It's like, you should know the directions.
No, would I stored a map anywhere that would have given me directions there? I don't remember.
And she laughs and says, "Oh, honey, you know there's no map in this place."
What is this place?
"Well, it's home." It's like, are you sure you're okay? You seem confused.
I'm very confused.
And the kid in the corner starts to cough and say, "Oh, feel good. I'm really cold." And she's like, "Oh, don't worry. I'll get some soup started on the fire." And she looks at you and says, "Honey, would you mind going outside and chopping some wood for us?"
Yeah, I guess. I don't know why you keep calling me honey, but
So you want to go outside and chop some wood?
might as well.
All right. So you walk outside, and there are a bunch of logs that are stacked up in like the corner. They've got a bunch of snow on them. You've got to like kick the snow off and whatnot, and set it on the little chopping block. On the chopping block is what looks like an old wooden axe, wood axe. As you're like kind of yanking it out of the tree stump, it comes away like way too quickly. Like you realize that it's like extremely light in your hand, and it kind of confuses you for a minute when you look at it, because you start to realize that it's one of those weird enchanted weapons where it's like on purpose they made it look old and kind of broken a little bit.
I have no way of identifying that.
Yeah. But there's some wood next to you. You want to get to chopping?
Sure, I'll chop some wood for them.
All right. Give me like 5 rolls, die 20 rolls to see how well you chop the wood. You don't need to get very high.
Let's see. 6, 12, 7, 3, and 14.
Okay. Only 2 of those when you were chopping it didn't do as well. Like, you kind of got the axe stuck in it a little bit and you had to kick it and then hit it like really hard against like the chopping block, and eventually you got them chopped up into pieces, but a little bit too big. Like, it'll take a minute to burn in the fireplace, and some that are a lot smaller than usual. You notice as you're sitting there chopping this, though, like when you're done, the snow around you looks like it's piled up a lot more quickly than it should have over a period of, just chopping some wood.
That's weird. I haven't been here that long.
Yeah. And in the distance, you hear a howl of a wolf. It sounds like it's pretty far away. But yeah, you've got a good pile of wood. Let's see how many pieces. Okay, you got 13 chopped up pieces. So yeah, you grab that and take it inside.
Yep.
And when you do, the fire in the fireplace is completely out. The kid looks like he's even more sick. The wife looks like she's starting to get kind of sick or something too, and the daughter's still sitting there playing with a little blue ball. And she looks up and says, "Daddy, Daddy!" It's like, "You're back! Where were you?"
I'm not your dad.
Like, "Yes, you are." It's like, "What took you so long to get the wood?"
I've only been out there for like 10 minutes.
The wife shakes her head and says, "Honey, no, you've been out there for 3 days. We're worried about you."
How in the hell would I be outside in the cold snow chopping wood for 3 days?
Oh, I had an ad. Just the way it works. If you go too far from the house, that can happen.
It's fucking weird. I don't know you people. And I go outside and come back and you're telling me it's been 3 days.
Like, it has. It's like, can you go ahead and put the wood in the fireplace? We're really cold.
Sure. I'm gonna throw a big pile of wood in there and use my tinderbox to light it.
Okay. In the second you do, it starts to get a lot warmer in here. There was like a little tiny rime, like level of rime that was kind of covering the interior of the house when it starts to like melt away when you do that. The wife asks if soup. She's got some soup made.
Somebody's echoing.
Left.
Somebody's echoing.
Somebody hit his
Yeah,
lip.
Let me see if my mic is. Hold on, let me check real.
Poodle. Well, it's not echoing anymore.
There we go. It was you.
Oh.
It's always your fault.
Is it better now?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. It's always your fault, Joe.
Kill. Okay.
Did you want any of that soup, though, that the wife's offering? Say what?
No, I'm really weary about that.
Okay. So, honey, are you feeling okay? You've got to be hungry.
No, I'm good. I think I'm gonna go here and play with that little girl and check out this little blue ball she's been playing with.
Okay. She says, "Hey, Dad! How are you doing?"
Yes, I'm okay. Throw me the ball.
Alright, and she goes, yay! And tosses you a little blue ball. Let's see how she does. Jesus, alright. She gives you a pretty good throw, and yeah, the ball like flies across the room and lands perfectly well in your hands. It's like, throw it back!
I'm gonna do a perception check, see if I notice anything off about the ball.
Yeah, go for it.
God damn it!
Is it 3 nat 1s every time he does a perception check? There you go. Yeah, there's your nat 20.
Damn it! I hate this place.
You had to get that out of there. No wonder why you had such a bad time in here. Yeah, you look at the ball, yeah, you don't notice anything particularly weird about it.
I guess I'm gonna throw it back to her.
Alright, give me a dex check.
$24.
Oh yeah, you throw that and it like bounces off the wall in the chair and lands perfectly in her hand. And you're just like, yeah, that's how it's done, basically.
But next time, do it like that.
Yeah. You guys sit there for a few minutes just kind of tossing the ball back and forth, and the son in the corner starts coughing a bunch and talking about how it doesn't feel good still. And the wife like walks over and checks his temperature and comes walking back, and she looks kind of concerned, and she says, honey, do you mind if you could go out and try and find some herbs again to see if we can get his temperature down?
Sure, I'll probably be back in like 12 days.
I hope it doesn't take that long. Just please hurry back.
I was gone 10 minutes, and he told me 3 days. I was out there 3 days chopping wood, but
Yeah.
is there a lantern somewhere in the house that I can take with me?
Yeah, roll me a 100% die. 100 die. Okay. There's a lantern, but it's out of fuel. There, so you'd probably end up needing to make another torch.
Do we have any cloth that I can make a torch with?
Yeah, totally. There's like some old sheets. There's like the little curtain over one of the windows. There's like clothes, like socks and shit. You can definitely come up with a...
I'll tear off strips of the old sheet.
Okay. And you wrap around and make another torch and walk out of the house and start walking towards the woods. And you swear you hear another voice as you're walking through the woods for a brief minute. Roll a perception check and let's see if you get another one. Alright, yeah, that's how you heard it. Good. Geo, you there?
I have a +4 too. I didn't even put my fucking +4 for my wisdom.
Yeah, you didn't even need to roll too high. It just you kept rolling a 1.
Yeah.
So Geo, what kind of voice does Veston hear when he's walking through the woods?
I see you.
Oh, it's awful dark out here for you to see me.
It doesn't matter. I can see you. All of you.
If you're omnipotent, maybe you should like make it a little bit lighter in here and less cold. Can I tell if this voice is coming from a particular direction?
Sounds like it's all around you. Like it sounds like it's being carried by the wind. Like it's inside the cold itself. But give me a survival check too as you're walking around. The voice kind of dies down and you don't hear it anymore. And so you continue just kind of walking around and looking for these herbs. Survival or nature check? Yeah, you look down and find some blue flake ferns, which those grow in the snow, and you know that they heal because you've seen them before. So you can cut a few of those away, and let's see how many you get. 3. You get 3 of them. So, like that, and start to walk back to the cabin, and you hear the wolf howl again. It sounds like it's a little bit closer this time.
Do I have any weapons on me or anything?
What weapon? Do you happen to remember what weapon you had? Oh shit, no, you didn't have any weapons because they made you put them away at the door of the party.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you wouldn't have any weapons except for that axe.
It's a good thing I'm carrying that enchanted ass axe around with me.
Yeah. You still have all access to your magic though too, so. You do eventually reach the house again, and it looks like the light inside the house isn't there anymore, like it's gone. And one thing that you notice as you're about to walk in is that, do like a triple take because you see something that wasn't there on your way in, and you walk over to it, and it looks like a gravestone. And it says Charlie on it.
Well, I guess I need to go on in.
You walk inside, and you see your wife and your daughter sitting there, and they both just look kind of very sad and pale a little bit, and they're just kind of sitting there in front of the fire, and she looks at you and looks very kind of angry and just says, "Where the hell were you?" It's like, "You were supposed to get back here. Where were you?"
I was looking for herbs. I was doing what you told me to do.
"You took your sweet time. You were gone for 11 days. Charlie's dead. Like, where were you?"
Well, I guess you don't need these herbs now.
And she tries to like get up to like clearly yell at you, but like is really weak from lack of food, and she's very cold and collapses back into the chair. And they both look pretty, yeah, just out of it. Like I said, they don't look well. But you have stuff that can probably help them right now if you want. If you want to give it to them.
Yeah, I'll give them each one.
Okay. And they take it and brew it into a little tea over the fire once you get the fire started again. And they drink it, and they just kind of sit there and they don't say anything for quite a while. They just sit there in silence. What do you want to do while you're in here, by the way?
I guess I'm gonna go through the drawers and stuff, see if I can find a map to that castle or something that gives me some increment of where I'm at.
You don't find a map. You do find what looks like a journal written by what you assume is the man of the house, which written not in your writing, but clearly somebody else's, and it's not very well written. The guy clearly wasn't very he wasn't good with grammar and shit like that. But he's like describing how he's a woodcutter that works with the castle. Like he delivers huge like batches of wood to the castle as often as he can, and they pay him in a little bit of gold and some mead whenever he does that. But yeah, it's been a while apparently, and the last entry is that he said he was going out to look for some more wood for his family, and that was the last entry.
Journal doesn't say anything about what the axe is.
But as you're kind of sitting there reading that, you hear somebody calling for help outside.
I'll grab the axe and go see who it is.
You open the door and walk outside, and you still hear the voice yelling for help, but it's coming from the grave.
Well, that's interesting. You said I can still use my magic, right?
Yeah.
I'm summoning my fire elemental.
Okay. Yeah, it appears, and immediately there's like a sense of relief and warmth that comes off of the fire elemental, and you're just probably like, "Oh my god, yes, thank you."
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. The fire elemental just goes, "No problem." I'm just kidding, it doesn't say that.
You're welcome. Do I see an axe, or I'm sorry, a shovel or anything on the outside of the house?
Yeah, there would be one leaning against the wall, probably.
I'm gonna grab it and start digging up this grave.
Okay. Yeah, and it's like calling for help more and sporadically, and the second you like reach the actual bones, the cries for help stop.
That's weird.
You want to keep digging or leave it alone?
Because when I reach the bones, the cry for help stop.
Yeah. Like at the second you feel the shovel hit the bone, and you can kind of like see the little bit of the skull poking out, which is also weird because a body wouldn't rot that quick, especially in the cold.
I'm gonna dig the bones up and have the fire elemental turn them to ash.
Alright.
I'm gonna cremate them.
Alright. You dig them up, and the fire elemental sets the bones ablaze, and they slowly burn into ash with the elemental flames. And buried with the body also is a little teddy bear. Do you want to take that teddy bear, or do you want to burn that too?
No, I'll take the teddy bear. That's an interesting thing to be there.
Yeah. So you take that. And what do you want to do now?
I'm gonna collect up the ash and take them in and put them in a jar for whoever this guy's wife is.
Okay. So you do that then. Brandon, what's up, dude?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, when you walk back into the house, by the way, just the wife is in there.
Well, where'd the little girl go?
And she doesn't even like look at you. She just points out the window, that like the direction that you just walked in from, and you turn around and look out the window, and there's two graves now.
Around our mouse. Ran over. Oh,
Give me a second.
No worries. Brandon, what's up, dude?
Hey, how's the game going so far, Jeremy?
I think he's talking to his wife or something.
Oh, okay. Well, how are you liking it so far, Lucas? Do you think it's turning out good?
I think so. Yeah, what about you guys? David, Gio?
So far, so good.
David!
What have I missed?
Oh, it's fucking terrible. I'm just kidding. It's really good. No, I'm like really what's the word I'm looking for? Pulled in because of like how good the story is right now.
Yeah, it started off with everyone yelling at Vestin after what he did to his girlfriend, and then
Oh yeah.
Zoranji was yelling at him and saying, "Dude, I don't think we can let you go." And then Tyrannus came out of nowhere and cut Vestin's head off. Yep. Yeah.
It had to be done.
I thought that was gonna be happening like tomorrow or something, and this was gonna be Bagman. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So yeah, Vestin's dead, and then Zoranji was like, "Well, shit, I thought we were just gonna put him in jail." And then he was like, "Well, I guess I'm gonna loot him." And as he was about to do that, the head started to like change, like in a weird shape, and then the bag started to move, like his bag of holding.
Oh,
And then
like John Carpenter's The Thing. His head to start like suddenly walking around.
Maybe. Yeah, and then we immediately showed what happened when Veston was originally pulled into the bag, and he woke up in a place where it was pitch black and his dark vision didn't work, so he had to make a torch, and he found a house, and there was a family in there. There's some weird time thing going on. Like every time he leaves the house, time passes, and his son and, yeah, quote-unquote son and daughter just died.
What the fuck?
I'm afraid his fate was certain.
Wait, the daughter died too?
Yeah, that's what he was saying. Where's the daughter? And she pointed out the window, and there was a second gravestone already, like right after he walked in.
What the fuck?
This is sounding pretty weird, Matt. I'm here for it.
Yeah. And he also heard the bagman talking to him.
And then, and then, and then,
And then, and then, I gotta go pee real quick too. Brandon,
Lucas.
did you want to play the direwolf?
Oh, sure. I'll be a big old wolf.
but
Yeah, look up the stats for that. Huh?
I thought that Gio was playing.
Well, Gio's playing the bagman.
Oh.
Yeah, and then you're playing the other character that's gonna pop in soon.
Oh,
The only other actual character in the game besides Bagman. Alright, I'll be right back.
alright.
Take care. I'm back.
Hey, welcome back. Lucas just left.
Bitch.
That son of a dick.
I'm leaving again too. No, I didn't call him that son of a bitch. You need to calm down, Gio.
Okay.
Yeah, fork.
Affirmative, Daddy.
I need a fork. Gio. Elizabeth. Yeah, I gotta get a fork. Damn it.
Stick a fork in him, he's dead.
You get something to do.
No, we need. Make it quick.
My strawberry
Did we leave it upstairs?
I don't know.
Alright, I'm back.
Hey, he's here. He's back.
Jeremy!
I think he's gone again.
I made some lasagna.
Nice.
Nice.
Has this direwolf been introduced yet?
Nope.
It's like an occasional howl that sounds like it's getting closer.
Ow, ow, ow! Alright.
What if wolves actually sounded like that? We're all animals. Meow. Woof.
Like they repeatedly stub their toe. Ow, ow, ow!
Oh yeah, Brandon, that I posted 3 different songs. You can play any of those whenever you want for the game.
So there you go.
Oh yeah, the Silent Hill
Probably.
songs, the chat.
Yeah.
Love you.
Alright.
Oh my god.
I'll play one of them.
Yeah. Maybe now I can do this. Sorry.
Sure. Alright, so she just pointed out that there's a second grave out the window, like right where you just unburied the kid.
How the fuck?
The wife starts to like cry, but the tear literally freezes on her face, and she just says, "I'm so cold, so cold. Can you, honey, please? Can you just start another fire?"
I'm gonna have my fire elemental. I'm gonna throw a bunch of wood in there and have fire elemental light it.
Yeah, it definitely warms up the interior of the house again. The little layer of rime starts to melt away in the house. And she's sitting there, clearly just distraught after everything that's happened, everything she's dealing with, and she says, "Do you mind making something to eat? We're getting low on food, but I need something right now."
Oh. Fine. I'll make something to eat.
There's like some potatoes that are like have some sprouts coming out of them, and like a couple little twigs of rosemary, and like some what looks like really old squirrel meat, probably like a day or two away from like being unsafe to eat.
Well, I guess I'm gonna make a soup.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw
Yeah.
this last blue flake in there too.
All right.
No.
Give me a survival check.
You say survival?
Yeah.
$16.
I mean, it's pretty good soup for what it is. And it's gonna have some healing properties.
Hold on a second. I'm sorry.
No worries.
I'm trying to do this game. I told you that.
Well, I'm sorry. That you were gonna say Fallout.
I'm just saying.
Anybody something so detailed on what it's up.
There you go. I'm expecting nothing else right now. Jesus. Okay. Alright, so the soup was good.
Yeah, the wife is eating it, and she definitely looks like she's starting to feel better. And eventually, as you guys are kind of sitting there eating and probably not much talking going on, she eventually stands up and just walks over to the bed and lays down and says, "Honey, you coming to bed?"
No. I got things to do.
Like, what things?
I gotta make my way to the castle.
Says, what? Right now? It's the middle of the night!
Yes.
Like, but with everything that's been happening, like, are you even gonna mourn our children?
I'll have to do that later. Work's gotta be done.
She just kind of like slowly shakes her head and like puts her face in the pillow and starts crying.
Go ahead and smother her. Put her out of her misery.
Well, I figure if I walk outside long enough, we'll look at the grave and come back, she'll be dead anyway.
I know, but she'll starve to death. At least smothering her will put her out quicker.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
God, David, do I look like a murderer? $13.
Yeah, you hear a voice coming through the windows and the walls. Geo, what does this voice say?
Is that a big snake? Well, you didn't say nothing. You just made a noise. Are you even
I'm still here.
Well, I figured you were, since you've been watching me, you weird revert.
Anything else you want to say, Gio?
I don't know what else to say.
Well, we were just talking about his family. He was saying, put your wife out of your misery. Out of her misery.
Do it.
Nah.
Do it.
No, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna tell, I guess, my wife. And I'm gonna go start my journey.
Do it.
She yells at you as you're slamming the door shut, and you hear the voice coming from inside saying, there won't be a family to come back to! And you take like one glance back at the cabin as you're walking away, and you stop and look behind the cabin, and there's 3 gravestones now.
Well, that happened a lot quicker than I thought it was going to.
And as you turn around to like walk forward to continue to the castle, just hoping you're going in the right direction, you stop when you see 2 green eyes in the dark, and you hear like growling from a wolf, and slowly in front of you this huge white wolf steps into the light of your torch.
Do I have anything? See if I've got anything that I can help hang that.
Your elemental is still there too.
I'm looking and see if I've got anything good. Okay, I'm gonna see if I would still have, I would have rope on me, wouldn't I?
Yeah, totally. That'd be in your backpack.
I'm gonna make a lasso with rope. See if I can't lasso the wolf.
Alright. So Brandon, you're seeing...
I want to see if I can tame him.
Brandon, as this wolf, you see this human, or this wood elf, crouching down on the ground and tying some rope together. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna pounce at him and snarl at him.
You gonna attack him or just snarl?
Just snarl, just a little threat.
Okay. The wolf is creeping ever so closer in the cold, and is growling at you.
I'll look up at the wolf and be like, "Look, you need to calm down."
Dire wolves are a little more intelligent than regular wolves too, so you can play that out as however you want.
So I'm seeing like the intelligence for this is like 3.
Oh. Well, for some reason they said dire wolves are more intelligent, but I don't know if it says 3 then I guess not.
Oh, we can play this one a bit smarter. I don't know.
Yeah, in my mind I had him being a little smarter than usual. So yeah, you can...
I'm gonna have that fire elemental get in between me and the wolf for a minute till I get this lasso fixed.
do you think, Brandon? Would that deter you?
We'll just kind of keep the distance and look at whatever he's doing.
Go ahead and give me a roll to see how well you do the little lasso. If you make it right.
Would I have any pluses on that?
I guess it would be survival.
Survival. No. Ten.
It's very average. Average lasso. But yeah, you can try and lasso the wolf now if you want.
Yeah, I will try to lasso it.
Alright. So yeah, Mr. Direwolf, you just see this wood elf stand up and start to swing a rope around his head.
I'm gonna take off. And I'll fall back like a good 15 feet, and then like turn around and see him. But if he chases me, then I'm just gonna keep running.
Does he have dog with him?
No.
No.
Dog's head didn't get chopped off?
Oh.
Okay.
Dogs.
Give me a roll to see if you can so the wolf before it runs away.
Do
And,
what?
yeah, I guess both of you guys give me a 20-sided.
Could that be?
That'd be with my dexterity.
Yeah, could that be like a competing dex or a pair's dex
Yeah.
rolls?
Yeah, and I guess since you've probably never used a lasso before, have you, Veston?
I haven't like in this game. No.
Yeah, I'd say you'd probably do it with a disadvantage then.
You fucker. I rolled two.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Wow, you rolled really good for disadvantage. Oh wow.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, the wolf turns around to run away, and you throw the lasso, and your first try, I guess, beginner's luck. Yeah, it wraps right around the head and tightens.
Wow.
I'm sure the wolf is like snarling at this point.
You should have been here for all the ones, Brandon.
Yeah, he rolled three ones in a row for his perception checks.
Really?
Every time he wanted me to do a perception check, I rolled a 1.
You don't know where you are, but you know that you're somewhere.
Yeah.
Alright, Direwolf, how do you want to react to this?
Once it's around my neck, I'm gonna like start like tugging at it, and I might even, if I get the chance, try and like bite at the rope.
Okay. Give me a strength check. Yeah. You don't pull the or you don't like break the rope, but you pull Veston forward and start to run away, and you're like dragging him through the snow. Veston, what do you want to do?
I have my fire elemental throw a fireball in front of just ahead of the wolf so he stops.
Alright. Yeah, a big fireball crashes into the tree around you and kind of erupts just in a huge ball of flame and sets the tree on fire, and the snow around it like kind of drops and melts a bunch of the snow, and it lights up the whole woods like pretty well for a brief moment.
I turn left and keep going.
Well, I turned left.
I'm just gonna get up on my feet and dig my heels into the ground.
Alright, give me a strength check. I guess both of you actually for this
Yeah.
one.
Oh my fucking god!
Oh, I got really bad. Well, that one for you though. Oh my god.
I'm done.
Wow,
Like,
Jeremy, this
fucking
this game just isn't for you, even though it is. So yeah, you stand up and try to put your feet in the ground, and immediately you just hit like your foot like gets stuck in a root of a tree, and you just launch forward, and the rope, you let go of the rope, and it just goes off into the forest as the wolf bolts away. you're laying there in the snow with the fire elemental slowly comes up through the forest, lighting the way, and just looks at you.
I'm gonna roll over and just look at him. And say, don't even say a word.
It just shrugs.
Let's just see if we can find this stupid castle that woman was talking about.
So you get up, and I'm guessing you're walking back to the river to follow it?
Yeah.
Yeah, as you start to walk down the river, like following the stream, there's literally a canoe just sitting in the middle of the river, just like perfectly, just bobbing up and down, just right where it is.
Can I reach it without getting into the blood?
Yeah. Okay.
I guess I'm gonna grab it and pull it over to me. Look in it, make sure there's no holes, and see if there's any gear in it.
The bottom of it has a little layer of snow in it, but yeah, besides that, there's no nothing useful inside the canoe. There are 2 oars, which I guess you could technically use as like a weapon.
I still got that axe, no?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just gonna keep on following the river.
Okay.
I don't trust getting in the river of blood on a canoe.
Oh, alright.
With a slow ass fire elemental.
Okay. Yeah, you start to walk down the river then, and it's getting pretty cold. When you're standing next to the fire elemental, it's obviously a lot more tolerable. But what would have been probably like a 2-hour journey is more like 8 now. And yeah, eventually, like, that's the weird thing. It's like you don't really feel the need to sleep as often as you normally do. I mean, elves don't really need to, but like you usually feel some kind of level of exhaustion. But it's feeling weird, like it's slowly happening, very slowly. And eventually, you while you're walking down the river, hold on 1 second. I totally forgot to show you the cabin interior picture for it, by the way. And the picture of the direwolf. Oh, it's Ubo.
Where's the
And that
rope?
was the... Huh?
So where's the rope around his neck?
Oh, hold on. I might have to draw a little rope now. Put a little rope right about there. And here we go.
It's beautiful.
Anyways, so you're heading down the river. Yeah, once again, even though the pictures are like light, it's very hard to find, you know, pictures at night with a blood red river. So I was like, I'm just gonna have to use what I got.
Yeah, no, I've got the image in my head.
Yeah. As you're walking down the river, though, you do come across something, and the thing that catches your eye is a little glint off of what looks like some steel leaning up against the tree. Yeah, it comes off of your fire and the elemental's fire. And when you like take a closer look, you realize that the steel is connected to a hand, and the hand is connected to an arm, which is connected to a body of a skeleton. The skeleton is leaning against a tree, and it's covered with what looks like brown mold.
Well, that sword looks like it would be very useful.
Would be.
I guess me and the fire elemental are going to go over there, and those gloves look pretty nice too, with it being cold.
Yeah.
I'm going to go over here and loot this skeleton.
Alright. As you're starting to reach for it, it moves. Mr. David?
Hey there. Help a buddy out.
I mean, I can help you out, but it's going to cost you passed you your gloves and your sword, maybe your chainmail.
That's a ridiculous trade.
I could just have my friend set you on fire.
I'd rather you do that than take my dignity.
Fine.
Just a,
How about
David, your character does not want to go on fire. Period.
Well, he also doesn't want to trade all his shit, so.
All right, yeah, it's up to you.
I don't know. You look kind of cold.
I'm covered in a mold blanket, thank you.
You still look kind of cold. You want me to warm you up?
No, I actually have gloves.
I can fix that.
Big talk for someone who can move.
Well, let's backtrack here. Let's start over. You wouldn't happen to know where the castle is, do you?
Well, of course I do. I used to be a knight there.
How you feel about joining me and helping me find my way to that castle, and then I'll just free you. You can keep your sword.
Why didn't you do that in the first place?
No, I was going to set you on fire. Well, I wasn't. My friend was. He's really touchy.
Well, I guess it's good you decided to ask questions from a talking skeleton rather than just catch him on fire.
Hey, look, my past experiences with skeletons is they weren't as friendly as you.
I don't really have a choice but to be friendly. Being mean didn't work for the first 20 years.
Well, come on. You can go with us. I'll take my axe and chop away the mold so he can get up.
Yeah, you're able to chip it away pretty well. A bunch of the mold is still stuck to his body. But yeah, you got the majority of it off.
Da 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 da. You gained a mold buddy.
Sweet. You smell kind of musky.
You would too if you rotted away.
I think it's the mold hat that you have on.
Probably.
So, my name is Beston. What's yours name? We might as well get acquainted since we're going to journey together.
Well, they call me Muddy Bones.
D Bones?
Yeah.
And Muddy Bones.
Them Muddy Bones. Well, it's nice to meet you. It's a very weird change from the usual interaction I have with skeletons.
Yeah, those other guys are dicks.
So which way to the castle?
Follow me.
And I lead him in the direction of the castle that I know where it is.
Yeah. Which means you guys would start to walk away from the river for the first time into the forest. And this forest is like absolutely shrouded in fog. It's kind of hard to see through, but Muddybone seems to know where he's going.
Are you sure you know where you're going there, Bones?
He just said I seem to know where I'm going.
Bitch, I was trying to roleplay, but if you want to do it like that, we'll do it like that.
Yes, I know where I'm going. You see this weird notch in this tree? I made that when I was 10. You see that notch over there? That's the notch I made when I fucked your mom. This way.
I'm gonna kick Bones' leg and see if I can pop his leg off. So he's hopping around on one foot.
Give me a attack roll.
With strength or dex.
I want to block with my shield.
Yeah, alright, yeah. You guys can both do that. He can give you an attack and you can try and block it.
With dex or strength?
I guess strength.
21.
Alright, David, give me an opposed dex check.
I'm not sure what my pluses are, but here it goes.
It would be for a skeleton. I've got it pulled up.
Alright.
Alright, yeah. He kicks your leg out from under you. It doesn't break or anything, but you do collapse to the ground suddenly.
Real tough guy with organs and skin.
Well, yeah, you were a real tough guy when you're fucking my mom too, huh?
Yeah. Hefty.
Keep it up, and I'm gonna let my little fire guy here give you a nice big warm hug.
Okay. I don't want any trouble.
Are you sure?
Not as much as your mom had.
Wait, you know my mom?
Yeah.
I wish I knew her.
No, it's okay. We both decided to leave you at once. I'm just kidding. I haven't gotten to talk to anybody in 10 years.
I don't want. Wait, why would anybody want to?
Just come this way.
Try to befriend one dead guy. And this is what I get?
You should trust I know where I'm going.
I hope so, since you notched that tree when you were 10 years old and then you put my mom next to the other one.
That's right. I layeth her between the branches.
You see that snowbank right over there?
Nope, go this way.
Alright, you guys proceed further into the forest, and eventually you do get to the point where you feel like you just need to like lay down and try and get some sleep. There's like a tree that's been uprooted and it kind of forms like a natural little cave-ish kind of area. That looks like that could be a good place to sleep if you want to try that.
I've been laying down for 30 years.
I'm gonna use my trance.
Okay. You are kind of hungry too if you want to try and look for some food or something like that. It's up to you.
Hey, dead guy, since you've been laying around for, I don't know, 30 years, you lazy fuck. Do you know where any, what animals are in these forests?
They're like deer and wolf, squirrels.
Yeah, what he said.
You're like, who? Speaking of that, give me a perception check. Yeah, you do hear a voice traveling through the forest on the wind. Geo, what does the voice say?
Do watch, you weirdo.
Yeah, now what's he doing?
Yeah, heavy breather?
He already killed his wife from neglect.
Wasn't my wife.
She thought she was.
That's
Do
her
as
problem.
I say, and you will get great.
What?
Do as I say.
And I'll get what? I'll get.
You will be rewarded gratefully.
Well, all that heavy breathing, it sounds like you're going to touch me inappropriately. You know, why am I talking to you? I don't even know where you are.
Talking to me.
Yeah.
Boy, you are. I am you. I am all of you.
No, I don't. I don't sound like I have asthma. I don't know. Hey, Bones, do you hear that voice?
No.
No. Are you hungry, dead guy?
No.
No.
You probably
If
couldn't
you
eat
like-
anyway with those few teeth that you have left.
Would you like to search for some food or something, Beston?
Yeah. I'm gonna at least some kind of vegetables or herbs or something.
Okay. Yeah, David, look at that.
The fuck are you doing?
Yeah, Muddy Bones starts humming a song.
What are you doing?
What?
What are you trying to sing?
I don't know.
How do you even do that without lungs or a tongue?
I don't really know.
Is this something you did on a regular basis when you were alive?
Maybe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, without a brain, you probably don't remember shit.
I remembered how to get you to the castle.
Are you sure? Because we're not there yet.
Well.
So as as Muddy Bones is sitting there humming, you decide to walk into the forest and look for some stuff. Give me some survival checks.
How many?
3. Oh yeah. Yeah.
There's my nat 20.
All right, so you find several bits of rush root. Let me see how many you find. Find 5 of them, and when you eat this, it gets rid of a level of exhaustion, which would mean you wouldn't even have to go to sleep. So you could just stay awake at that point and keep moving.
How many did you say?
5. And you also come across a dead deer that looks like it had been killed by a wolf recently. Like within the last few minutes.
Hey, Bones, can I borrow your sword for a minute?
Do you not have any of your own weapons coming out into the wilderness?
I don't even know how I got here.
Fine.
I'll give it back.
I hand it to
I'm
him.
gonna butcher this deer and skin it because I'm gonna use its pelt for warmth.
All right. Give me survival checks. Advantage.
With advantage.
Oh yeah, totally.
Wait.
based off the second one. Yeah, you're able to carve up this deer pretty well and get some meat from it, which you're able to cook, and you're also able to skin it and give yourself a little deer coat. But at the same time, it's going to be it takes a while for the to make like a tan or like a little hide go through the tanning process. So you probably just have to put it on while it's still kind of bloody.
It's better than freezing to death.
Yeah.
How much meat did I get off of him?
Oops, I didn't mean to roll that. We're gonna go off the 8 die roll. 8 pounds. You're able to go back to the fire and start to cook it. Give me a survival check for the cooking.
Just a second. Survival check. With advantage or they're just standard?
Just standard.
10.
Yeah, it's alright. Got a little bit burnt. No spices or anything. You could have made it a little bit better if you had some spices, but yeah, it's still obviously tolerable and you're able to eat it.
Something's better than nothing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna toss that sword back to Bones.
Okay.
Deer gut and everything still on it. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Really appreciate that. Well,
I think you might be muted, David.
What the fuck?
Well, that creaky ass chair definitely makes you sound like a skeleton.
Those are my bones creaking.
Yeah, it's like bones creaking.
I'm gonna take one of those rush root too.
Okay. And you won't need to go to sleep because of that. So you can just sit here and kind of warm up by the fire. It's been long enough to where your fire elemental does definitely. He's not there anymore.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye! You do hear nearby, it sounds like a wolf howl, like pretty close.
So, do you know anything about that big white wolf there, Bones?
No. He just
You mean-
looks like a regular white wolf.
Okay. I'm gonna try to catch it. Then we'll have to ride.
And you know it's nearby if you want to try and do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can track it.
Okay.
So that would be survival, right?
Yeah.
I put a little bit of brown mold on his deer pelt.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Now I smell like you.
I'm just kidding. Let's not do it. It's gonna upset him. Let's not do it. I'm gonna do it to the direwolf though.
I was about to say, regardless, yeah, you notice that when you stay too close to Muddy Bones for too long, you start to feel really cold, and it kind of hurts.
You hurt me, Bone Man.
What did I hear?
You hurt me.
Oh, never gonna give you up.
What
the hell?
As long as you never let me down.
So random. Oh, never gonna get.
This is the skeleton of Rick Astley.
Oh, it's canon now.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck you, David.
Fucking hell.
He starts humming the song again.
Can you hum your ass a little further up ahead of me and lead me to the castle?
Okay.
Are you not wanting to look for the wolf?
No, I'll find the wolf later.
I'll start to walk through the forest of fog a little bit more. So, yeah, occasionally as you're looking around, you notice.
I can't hear. I can't hear the voice in my head.
Occasionally, as you're looking around, you catch like a very brief thing. You can hum it, just not when I'm talking.
I'm gonna mute you.
You catch glimpses of the dire wolf occasionally as you look up, and the wolf like kind of bolts away for a minute, or however you want to handle the wolf, Brandon.
Yeah, I imagine that if you ever occasionally you'll see like a cliff like to your left, and you'll just see like the dire wolf like looking down at you before it sees you looking at it and it like turns away and runs.
It's like a husky when you catch it. You're like, "What? What are you doing?" And it takes off running. It's like,
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, as you're walking through the forest, you hear what sounds like a voice again coming through the wind. But this time there's like a face with the voice, and yeah, what does the voice say?
Do it.
Keeps repeatedly telling you to do something.
Do it.
Do what?
In time, you will see. Do it.
Look, you're not gonna tell me what you want me to do. Shut the hell up.
In time, you will see.
And with that... Oops. Wrong roll. Why does it keep doing 2? Swear to God. So annoying. Alright, so what's your AC?
15.
Yeah, you suddenly see that face in front of you, like, it's like shaped in the mist, and suddenly there's like a hand that forms a fist and just punches you square in the chest. Flying back, you take 7 damage.
Damn it.
Hit the snow hard and slide against a tree, and some of the snow falls out of the tree and lands on you.
So that take 7 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Well, that wasn't very nice. That's not how you get somebody to do something.
I told you many times. Do it.
You can't do something if I don't know what it is you want me to do.
Holy fuck, it's the ghost of Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
Oh.
But this thing that formed out of the...
dreams come true. Do it.
This thing that formed out of the fog punched you basically and launched you against the thing, and it started to dissipate and kind of moving around the forest. It's like the fog itself is alive.
Well, that's unfortunate. You know anything about that, Bones?
No. I mean, I know you gotta smack the fuck up.
You talk a lot of shit for a dead guy.
Sorry.
I want to make a snowball and throw it at the back of his head.
Alright. Give me an attack roll.
With strength or dex.
That'll just be an attack roll. Yeah, dex.
I want to do a barrel roll.
Yeah, that hits. You're probably walking Muddy Bones and you just feel like a snowball hit you in the back of the head.
I would have felt cold. And I turn and look at him really really slow. If I felt anything at all anymore.
Probably when my mom left you.
Yeah.
She'd probably stayed if she could have felt anything.
I mean, I always gave her lots of bones. I don't know what to tell you. I boned her a lot.
What'd you do? Just rub yourself on her? Because you don't have anything that would do anything for her.
Oh, some of these bad boys are detachable.
We're about to find out if you're head.
She liked giving head to. Wait, what?
Spooky
Yeah, as you guys are
skeletons.
As you guys are passing through the forest, you notice that there's carvings on all these trees that you're walking by, and it just says kill, kill, kill them, do it. Kill yourself, do it. And just keep saying that over and over on all these trees.
One of them has a Nike symbol.
One says your family's suffering, end it, do it.
Well,
But eventually, huh?
I said, well.
Yeah. How do you react to all that?
Well, I know that's not directed at me. My family's not here.
Yeah,
So
this is a series of signs saying kill yourself, do it, do it. That was for someone else also coming through here.
What? Wasn't for me. You know anything about this fucking weird ass bone guy?
I have said no several times. What do you want from me? I was stuck to a tree for 30 years.
Well, being in one spot in a central location, you'd think that you'd be a little more observant.
I'm in one spot in the middle of the fucking woods.
No, you couldn't look around and see shit. Fucking all-knowing, omnipotent fucking.
I can only look in one direction. You saw how stuck I was. You know what? Just fucking follow me to the castle.
And roll me a perception check.
That attitude. What happened?
Gio, what voice does he hear this time?
14.
$14.
Do it.
Well, if I don't, are you gonna hit me again? Fucking weird ass fog, heavy breather.
You can say what you want, but eventually you will give in to it.
Look, the last time some weird voice started whispering to me, I ended up in this fucking shit place. So unless you can give me a good reason why I should, you can stick it.
All will be revealed in time, child.
Look, if you're gonna talk to me like that, you could at least tell me which way I need to go to get this castle, because this skeleton guy's fucking clearly.
Follow where your heart leads.
Now, this time it does reach and grab you again with its fog-like hands and lifts you up off the ground and drops you over a tree. Starts like falling, hit a bunch of branches on the way down. You can try and grab one of the branches if you want.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't want to hit the ground.
Take 6 damage from the 2 branches that you hit as you're falling. Yeah, you are able to grab one of the branches and stop yourself before you collapse like through the entire tree. Now you're hanging up there.
Fuck you, David.
What? What?
I used to do a bunch of fucking Shia LaBeouf memes that just do it.
The Shia LaBeouf me.
That's all. I don't even see Shia LaBeouf.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, continue. Carry on.
Yeah, you're able to climb down out of the tree and land right next to the Muddy Bones, and you're hurt a little bit, but you can look around for some blue flake ferns if you want. Both of you can do that, so give me some survival checks if you want to look for some stuff to heal. You guys there? Hello?
Muddy Bones is here.
I'm here.
Did you guys want to look for some blue flake ferns?
I guess. I don't know what use I have for them.
Well, I mean, they would help Veston. Alright, I guess not. Then we can just continue. Are you guys there?
Yeah, David, I don't think that you can post images in the Roll20 chat. I think you have to post it on Discord or something if you want to show it.
Yeah, like, what's going on? Like, nobody's talking.
I
don't know what everybody else is doing. I've been talking. God damn it!
I just see you copying images and trying to paste them in the Roll20 chat.
Jeremy, are you there?
You can't post images there.
I was hoping I could. Jeremy! You made him leave. Good going, Gio!
Oh, come on!
That's back, that's the end.
Jeremy, can you hear us?
Hey.
There.
Oh.
Jeremy, did you want to look for any blue flake ferns to see if you can heal?
Is my mom? What the fuck happened? My shit just fucking disconnected and changed my audio source.
Yeah, I can hear you now, though.
Yeah, I rolled what did I roll? I rolled that 7 for a nature check or for survival.
Yeah, you didn't find anything that time. What about you, Muddy Bones?
What do I need? I just roll a perception, or what do you want me to do?
Nature check for survival.
Alright, tell me what my pluses are. There you go. Yeah, I probably found some.
Yeah. See how many you found. Found 5 of them. Nice.
I just
Well,
go
a patch of them, though.
I just go up to Vesta and go, "Here you go," and I walk away after giving them to him.
Yep.
Well, thanks, buddy.
Each one heals 1 to 4 die of health.
How many? You said there was 5.
Yeah.
Ice, ice, baby.
No.
I'm just gonna start doing really, really like catchy things that get stuck in your head the whole game.
Let's see. Let me find. Let me roll. I'm gonna take 2 of them.
Say what?
I'm gonna take 2 of them.
Okay.
So 7. total.
Exactly what you lost.
Well,
Yeah.
well, the first time when he punched me.
Yep. So as you eat those and heal up, you start to walk a little bit more. You're following Muddy Bones, and you guys reach the river again, which is clearly like turned. And he starts to walk along the river, and you guys realize that it's going inside of a cave, like through the mouth of a cave that's kind of tucked away in the snow under a big old rock.
Hey, Muddy Bones, are you sure that's the way to the castle?
Yep.
Through a cave?
Look, I know where I'm going.
But aren't castles usually above ground?
Yes, don't you find it weird that I knew exactly where this cave was in the middle of the woods?
Well, we weren't looking for a cave in the middle of the woods. We were looking for a
Yes,
castle.
so I guess I might know where the fuck I'm going, so why don't you shut the fuck up and keep going with us, Karen?
Whatever feeling of horror was supposed to be in this one, I feel like it's gone.
I'm sorry.
Look, I'm not getting in the blood.
There's no blood.
I thought you said the river was running into the cave.
It's going into the cave, but yeah, there is some room to actually walk by it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't want to walk in blood either, man.
Well, you afraid you're gonna get your Uggs dirty?
You wanted to wear them.
Because I was told you're dead.
Yeah. And
I'm
my
not
bones-
dead.
My bones are warm.
Oh my god. Let's just go.
Yep. Alright. You guys walk into the cave, and immediately the cold does dip down quite a lot. Like you're feeling pretty warm in here, as to it is outside. Like it's pretty fucking cold outside. But yeah, you're definitely like, all right, geez, finally I gotten out of that crap. Starting to warm up. As you're proceeding through the cave, give me a perception check from both of you guys. I think we only needed one of those. Which one was it?
I think it was an 8 originally, actually.
What was your first one, Jerry?
I only rolled 1. I just rolled.
Yeah. My first one was a 9.
Oh, that was you that was rolling all that shit. I was like, what the fuck is that?
I rolled a 6.
You think you catch like the glint of something shiny for a second, but when you look back, it's gone. That was you, Muddy Bones.
It's a trap.
And as you guys continue a little bit further into the cave, you find on the cave walls a bunch of hands, painted hands, and it looks like some of them are glowing with different colors.
Ogre!
There's one for green, blue, red, yellow, purple, and white.
Nice.
Well, that's weird. Was that here before?
Yeah.
What's that about?
Yeah, you would actually know this, Muddy Bones. It's called the cave painting of the helping hands. Like if you place your hand against it, one of these colored hands, you get a power from it.
Well, you see, this is the Cave of Helping Hands. Let me demonstrate.
And I put my hand on the purple one.
So that means that when you do that, you suddenly get the haste spell cast on you. So you're going to move twice as fast and have twice as many attacks.
I just run away as quick as I can.
Muddy Bones suddenly like super fucking quick.
I leave for a minute and he's like, what the heck? And then from down in the cave he hears
Just to make it worse and more scary.
And then I run up really super quick as he's about to put his hand on the wall, and I get in his face. I go, "Do it!"
When he does that, it's also really cold. You're like, "Get away from me!" kind of.
I'm gonna put my hand on the green one.
Okay.
It shrinks your dick.
When you do that, the light spell is cast on you for 1 day.
Oh.
So you're giving off a bunch of light suddenly.
Hey, look, Buddy Bone. I'm a glowworm.
Oh, all right, this way.
Which, as you proceed even further into the cave, once again, I'm going to let you guys do another chance to do a perception check.
$17.
About you, Muddy Bones.
15.
15 plus whatever your fucking perception is for him. I don't know.
You guys both spot on the ground something, a little glint in the light, and you look and see a rat running by, except this rat is made out of pure crystal.
Did you just see that fucking rat?
I'll take a swing at the rat, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, is that normal for rats to be made of crystal?
That one's new.
Give me an attack roll then.
I missed it with a 2.
You get a, let's see, how many attacks?
It's got haste too.
Oh,
yeah, you get one more attack then. Yeah.
19.
Yeah, that hits. Give me damage, which would be 1d6 plus 2.
7.
Yeah, the rat just shatters into a bunch of pieces. And there's like little tiny bits of crystallized rat all over the ground.
Are there...
That's weird.
Are the two little fat, like, thigh pieces still kind of like together?
Side pieces?
The thigh, like, you know, where they're like...
The rat size.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey.
let me see.
Hey, I gotta take a 5. I gotta pee.
Alright. No, it's not.
I'm gonna find this somewhere to meditate.
I was gonna,
Okay.
I was going to use them as my eyes.
Point while that's going on. Brandon, what do you think the wolf would be doing right now? You think he'd still be following them? Or he'd wait for the other side or something?
Yeah, I think the wolf would probably be a little bit hesitant to go into the cave. I don't know. Yeah, it might be waiting on the other side. If it knows where the other side is. If it doesn't know where the other side is, then it might go in.
It probably knows where it is. These are its woods. What do you guys think so far?
It's good.
That's cool.
I think Gio needs to quit saying the N-word so much. If that doesn't make people go back and watch it later just to see, I don't know what.
Yeah, it makes me have like a much tweaked tone, but yeah, that's out the window.
I'm sorry.
No worries.
Jeez.
I'll let you guys know ahead of time if I want something to be creepy.
Yeah,
Okay.
a little bit too much hard R.
Shia LaBeouf's gonna fucking sue us.
Yeah,
It's all
He's a piece of shit and not a very good actor.
Damn, I thought you used to like Shia LaBeouf.
Not really.
I'm not a big fan of Shia LaBeouf either.
I liked him in Lawless.
Yeah.
I thought he was overrated in Holes, which is everybody's favorite fucking movie. I thought
Did Letty Bones keep those crystallized rat pieces?
No, I just wanted to see if I could get big enough pieces to make eyes.
Oh. I mean, you could probably jam, the pieces of the biggest pieces of the crystal in your eye sockets, and it might work.
I wanted them to be nice little round pieces, so I was hoping the little thighs would stay together, but it didn't.
Well, I mean, there's probably a big enough chunk for you to make, like, unequal sized eyes.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I was hoping for semi-equal sized eyes. Oh, Gio in the back with a baby. Because his girlfriend's gonna have one, cause he did it with her.
Oh my god.
He had unprotected sex.
Shush, man!
Oh. Did you go get checked yet?
No.
You're not itchy or anything?
No.
Well, that's a good sign.
Oh.
At least she's clean. Maybe.
Jesus. That reminds me of that scene from The Happening where he's like, "You want to kill me, don't you?" And the old woman says that, and Mark Wahlberg's like, "No! No!" Remember me and David went to see that in theaters, and we were both so fucking stoned. We were sitting there in the theater, and like we were the only ones in there. And then these two like chicks walked in, and sat in front of us, and we both just couldn't stop laughing. We were like, and they kept looking at us, and that was making it worse. The movie started, and we just kept laughing at just stupid shit in the movie.
That sounds great. Dude, oh my god, you should have saw me tripping balls at Star Wars. Oh, the last one that came out in theaters. Holy
Episode 9?
Yeah. And, like, I was having a great time with all the effects and everything, you know, all the changes in the scenes. And then they kissed, and I think I said what everybody wanted to, I just didn't really mean to say it out loud. But I was tripping. So they kissed, and I went, "What?" and everybody
also did something like that during The Happening movie, like when they started killing themselves at the beginning. You went, "What's happening?"
Oh yeah. Dude, I just like I sometimes I can't control myself when like just shit that makes like absolutely no sense happens, or shit that's like, holy fuck, that was surprising. Dude, like the shit where they kissed, I was like, I said what, and then you could hear people just like sporadically laughing in the theater. My buddy was like, "Dude, shut the fuck up."
Yeah.
I was like, "Dude, they fucking kissed. Are you fucking serious?" That's stupid. What? That was the most unnecessary part of this entire movie. It was literally like they just jammed the most unnecessary shit they could in the last 20 minutes. They were like, hurry up, just do Lord Sidious, make him kiss. Have fucking...
They had no clue what they were doing with that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do what, Lucas?
They had no clue what they were doing with that entire trilogy. They had no plan.
They didn't.
I loved Rogue One. I was not happy with all the rest of what happened.
Yeah, Rogue One was pretty good.
I actually
Solo
really
was also
enjoyed
kinda
Rogue
eh.
One.
But yeah, I think we all just said that.
Yeah, yes. No, I agree with Brandon though. Solo was kind of eh.
I haven't seen it.
It's
We'll have to watch it. It's in the timeline.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Speaking of, we gotta watch what.
Attack of the Clones is next.
Yeah. Did we do our episode on?
But
No, we haven't done a podcast yet for Tales of the Jedi yet. But next up is Attack of the Clones. And
Oh, are you watching like all Star Wars media all in order?
Yeah, and then
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, they were doing a podcast.
You should join Brandon.
Join
I don't think I have time for that. Not right now, at least.
The Force is strong.
Yeah, I gotta graduate on Friday.
Jeremy, did you say you're back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll continue. Alright, so you guys start to leave or start to walk down the path that Muddy Bones is taking you, and you start to notice, like, out of the lines of, like, the perimeter of your light spell, you can see shadows all over the place. They're, like, moving around. And this is clearly, whatever happened, like, when you came out of the bag and you said you were terrified of shadows, this is clearly, like, what happened. And so, like, you start to see these shadows, like, all around you, and at first you're like, well, that's no problem, I've got a light spell on, but you start to realize they're, like, pushing the light spell inward towards you, and they're, like, getting closer and closer.
Oh God. Muddy Bones, what is this?
I tell him, even though I don't really know.
What? Shadows, yeah.
Yeah, shadows.
So accurate. Shadows.
Shadows.
That's very fortuitous there, Bones. Why
I was in a Vada tree in the middle of the woods
not your whole life? You're the one that knows this path.
for 30 years. The last 30 years. Nowhere near this cave.
You were just like worthless when it comes to information.
Well, I didn't kill my kids and wife.
Not my kid or my wife. I don't even know where I'm at.
You're in the cave.
Well, can we get out of this cave? Because I don't like the fact that those shadows can move my light spell.
Cave of Invisible Hands.
Yeah, it's being pushed even closer to you, and the closer it gets, the shadows like are making noises, and it's getting louder and louder, and you can hear like.
I take him by the hand. I go, all right, let's get out of here, and then I do like on delay and like run real fast.
Yeah. Yeah, you take him by the hand for one brief second, yeah, and it actually gives you damage when he grabs you.
Why are your hands so cold?
4 damage, as a matter of fact. And it saps a level of exhaustion from you. 1 level exhausted. But you guys are still running, regardless. So give me some dex rolls. In fact, you have to do 4 in total.
Each?
Yeah, and because like as you guys start to run and the shadows are chasing behind you, you start to hear the cave above you.
Oh my god.
Cave above you is starting to shift, and you can see like bits of rock are falling from the cave wall, and yeah, you instantly collapse to the ground, Jeremy or Veston, while you're trying to run, and you have to stand up really quick and start running still.
I just run away.
Veston, you get up and start moving. I mean, right on.
How many dex rolls do I need to do?
4.
4, okay. Oh my, okay. That fucking...
I was really hoping it was
Did you roll yours at the same time? I was like, no, I'm fucking done. I'm up to 5 fucking nat ones already this fucking game.
I thought it was 6, but okay, all right.
Am I? Yeah, it may be 6. This is bullshit.
One.
I'm gonna drink my chocolate martini here and keep rolling that ones.
That's really not how diabetes works.
I don't. Don't worry about my diabetes. I've only got it if I check them. If I don't check my sugar, I'm not diabetic.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what happens. You guys are running through the cave entrance, and these shadows are right behind you. You can hear their getting louder and louder, and your light spell is starting to break, and there's like rocks falling all around you guys. And right as you jump through the portal, Vestin, Muddy Bones comes behind you, and a huge rock falls down and lands on his legs. A huge rock falls and lands on his legs and like takes his legs with him, but Muddy Bones like rolls away without his legs. He's still alive. He just doesn't have legs now.
Great.
I can still fight you! I've still got hands!
Tis but a scratch.
Tis but a scratch!
Well, seeing that you have no
Yes.
legs, how are we going to get to the castle now?
Piggyback.
No, when I get too close to you, it hurts.
Piggy back.
Look, I don't know about that.
Skull.
Oh, it can be kind of like Yoda on Dagobah.
Do I have any? I have rope left, right?
Yeah, you can use the rope. That was only like one bit of rope.
I'm gonna tie the rope around him and just drag him.
I'm gonna grab onto a stalagmite and hold on.
Why?
Because this is undignifying.
Well, you're also outside of the cave. I don't think there's going to be a stalagmite just sitting outside of the cave.
I grab a tree.
Look, you can't be picky. You don't have any legs. At least I can drag you to some kind of path.
Piggy back. I want my piggyback, 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 piggyback.
All right, I'm gonna take the deer pelt that I have and I'm gonna fold it, like double it up on my back, and then use my rope to make straps for him to piggyback him. I'm gonna make sure that deer hide is between me and him.
All right.
I got mold on your deer hide.
Yeah, now I'm gonna smell like you.
There's definitely some mold attached to the deer hide at this point, but
Piggyback.
yeah. As you're starting to walk away and head towards this way, you guys glance up and see a direwolf nearby, looking at you, all funny like.
I whisper in Vestin's ear,
Get me his legs.
But yeah, the direwolf,
if I go back and at least get the femur bones, do you think you could like hobble?
If you cut his head off, I could be a Skeletor.
The last time I tried to catch that wolf, it nearly broke my leg.
Throw me at him.
oh my god.
This is supposed to be so much creepier and disturbing.
So once you guys walked out of the cave, the direwolf was doing like little confused, like little noises. But then once he heard Bones talking about like fucking taking his bones, his ears went forward and he kind of whimpered a little bit and walked away.
Hurry, throw me at him. I need his body.
I'm not throwing you at the wolf. We will find you some legs later on when we get to the castle.
we gotta make this creepier.
Tear his head off. Let the blood flow into the river.
Would you feel better if I threw you in the river? You know how to swim?
No, it'll chill me to the bone.
You're a wordsmith, aren't you? You sure you're a not and not a poet?
You wouldn't know
Or the
it.
jester. The jester.
Well, would you believe that I brought my joke notepad, but forgot more firewood and food?
No, I for some reason would believe that with you.
Yeah.
We could use the joke book for kindling.
Yeah, good. I've already memorized it.
Which way do we need to go?
Point him in the right.
Song on the bottom list is actually fitting here really well.
Do what?
So that song on the bottom list is actually fitting this scene pretty well.
No. I just point him in the correct direction of. I actually point him in the direction of the dire wolf because I want his body.
Oh. Are you gonna listen to that, Veston? You gonna go towards the dire wolf?
Look, if I at least make friends with the dire wolf, will you shut the hell up and lead us to the castle?
Will you let me ride him?
That is up to him.
Fine.
I mean, if you can convince him to let you ride him, then yeah, sure.
I point towards the castle. I go,
It's that way. If we run into it again, I want it.
Okay.
Deal.
But yeah, a good way to convince the direwolf would probably be food.
I tried to throw a whole bunch of bones.
You guys follow the Blood River through the woods. You have to step over some trees that have fallen over and kind of block the path a little bit. But eventually you come through into a little clearing, and right ahead of you, you guys see Cold Mold Hold, the castle.
So, Muddy Bones, is that river always been made of blood? Or is this a new occurrence?
Yes.
Yeah, they just installed it. It just got renovated.
What's the answer, Lucas? Because I don't know exactly which one to tell him.
Yeah, it's always been made of blood.
It's always been bloody.
Give me a perception check, Veston.
One. Oh.
Fucking nat 20.
You hear a voice, and this time it's coming from the castle. It's almost like the castle's speaking to you this time. Gio, what does the voice say? Gio!
Quit pooping and engage. Geo, you mother... Geo!
Oh, you have to enter to some amendments.
I just did it.
Right? I just realized that you had that one before.
I know, I was like, why did it go?
Fine, I'll speak for the bagman. You just hear a voice emanating from the castle saying,
How curious of a creature you are. Come, visit me in my cold mold.
Oh, wait.
Well, be there in just a minute.
Looking forward to it.
Swear to God, this son of a bitch fell asleep again.
Yep.
Alright, so you guys walk up to the castle. Clearly it's like completely just in a state of disrepair. It sounds completely quiet. There's snow and ice covering everything. The front door, as you like reach to open it, it literally just falls in when you like break the ice that's holding it up. It makes just a loud bang that echoes throughout the whole castle. So whatever chance at stealth you wanted, it's gone out the window. Step inside. What would you like to do?
Is this picture accurate?
Yeah, there are some shields. There's some shelves with stuff on it. Looks like some frozen books and scroll tubes.
Yeah, I wanna look around.
Okay. Yeah, there's skeletons all over the ground. Some of them are covered with ice.
I definitely won't take one of those shields. Hey, look! I found your family members.
Fuck those guys. Give me their legs.
I don't know. That one kind of looks like your mom.
Good.
I'm taking one of the shields.
All right. Let me see what kind of shield it is. It's just a regular shield. It's nice though.
I'm gonna put him down so he can crawl over there and take somebody's legs.
All right, let's see if that actually even works. Through the power of skeleton magic. Let's see. Yeah, it actually fucking works.
Oh wow.
At least now I don't have to smell you.
You put on 2 different legs from 2 different bodies, so one's just like an inch taller or an inch longer.
Now you're gonna walk with a limp.
Very perceptive of you.
Yeah, there's a room across from you that looks like it has a shelf with a bunch of alchemical supplies, and then there's a shelf behind you, next to another, looks like hallway, and the shelf behind you has some books on it. Like I said, they're kind of covered with ice, and there's a couple of scroll tubes.
Yeah, definitely gonna check out those scroll tubes.
You grab one and open it up, and there's actually no scroll in the first one, but the second one, there is a scroll. And when you look at it, it's a scroll of Summon Skeleton.
Oh, awesome.
Why would you need that when you already have your buddy right there? Would it be all right if the direwolf like walked in, like kind of testing the waters?
Yeah, totally. You guys hear what sounds like footsteps behind you, very light footsteps kind of cracking the ice and the floor, the little tiles and stuff. You turn around, you see the direwolf sitting there with a rope around it still.
I'm gonna offer a pound of that deer meat that I made.
All right.
Oh. You do that, its ears perk up, and it like slowly like walks towards you until it like eats it out of your hand.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna hold my hand out to see if he'll let me pet it.
Yeah.
Oh. Muddy Bones, Vestin, Direwolf. Roleplay this.
I'm licking your fingers clean now.
Yeah. As long as you don't bite me, that's quite all right. So you want to stay with us, buddy? I don't have a whole lot of food, but
it walks over and and sniffs at Muddy Bones.
When you hear the song, when you hear the song, do you think the direwolf will be like,
If the dog didn't hum along with it?
Yeah.
No. I don't think so.
Alright. When you hum that song, by the way, Muddy Bones, you start to hear the song humming from deeper in the castle, like it's coming back, and all the skeletons around you suddenly start to rise.
As the direwolf's distracted, I stab it in the neck.
The direwolf? Oh my god. I mean, okay.
Would I notice him picking up the sword? Would I notice him raising his sword?
Give me a perception check.
It better be a 1, goddammit.
I'm not laughing. All right, now.
17.
Yeah, you definitely notice him. He's raising his sword above the direwolf. The direwolf's looking down the hallway at the music.
I'm gonna take that axe that I have and I'm gonna hit Muddy Bones' sword with it.
I want to be a Skeletor.
You're raising it. Yeah, and he knocks the sword down to the ground for a minute.
The direwolf, seeing this, is gonna growl at Muddy Bones and try to like take one of his leg bones that he just got into his mouth. It's like a play toy.
Give me an attack roll.
Alright.
If he bots you, Muddy Bones, it's all your fault.
I got 17.
Yep. Yeah, that hits.
I use brown mold to cover his face.
Oh my god. Oh, go ahead and do some damage to the skeleton real quick.
Alright, let's see. Alright, 2d6 plus 3. And it says, if the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 13 strength save or be knocked prone or thrown. Or
Okay. This says undead. I think undead falls.
yeah, I don't think that counts as a creature now.
It did do 12 damage, though. So
Yeah.
it ripped your leg out from under you, and Muddy Bones fell to the ground and like landed face first and cracked the front of its skull, and it only has 1 HP left.
Ow!
Oh, really? Only 1 HP left.
Yeah, but the brown mold did some damage because it actually no, it was on a brand new pair of legs, unless you're throwing some of the mold. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah, then give me an attack roll.
It's a 10.
Okay, I'm guessing the direwolf's AC is a little higher than that.
What is it? 10? Oh, yeah, it's higher.
Okay,
Higher than-
yeah.
It's 14.
He missed. You threw the brown mold on the ground. It hits the ground. And there's like a rime of frost that starts to grow out from around it.
This is bullshit. I just wanted 4 legs.
At this point, since nobody's been paying attention,
Does he fall over when I take his leg?
Say what?
Does he fall over when I take his leg, or is he hopping?
Oh, he totally fell over. Yeah.
As I'm face down on the ground with 1 HP, I go.
He starts to hum that song, and all the skeletons, they're like raising their arms to attack you guys. But when he hums the song, they all like slow down, like they're been cast or hit with a slow spell, and looks like they're moving in slow motion towards you guys.
Oh.
I quickly, in between humming, say, "I control your fate."
When you say that, for 1 brief second, the blades get like a little bit closer towards everybody.
Hey, Wolf, you should probably drop
the
that
direwolf
leg. You
drops the
don't know where
bone.
it's been. You probably shouldn't put that in your mouth.
Yeah, the direwolf drops the bone.
Alright. Now what do you guys want to do? There's 5 skeletons moving really slowly towards you.
The direwolf nudges the bone back to Muddy Bones.
I guess.
Let's see. Since I did that meditate, which takes the place of me doing a long rest, I've got my elemental back, right?
I think that would be.
I can summon it, right?
Yeah, normally it would be. I think you have to meditate for like 4 hours to do that. I think. Yeah, you still wouldn't be able to use it actually.
Alright.
You've got your other spells and
I don't have
that
any,
act.
I don't have any other spells.
Yeah, you do. Don't you?
No.
Oh, I thought you had other spells for some reason.
No.
Alright.
The only spell I have is that elemental.
Well, there's skeletons all around you guys.
Oh.
Alright. Well, they're really, really slow, so we should be able to just walk around them, maybe.
Yeah, you can, as long as you're humming that song.
Yeah. Alright, this direwolf is gonna start smelling around for any peculiar smells that might lead us further in.
It's definitely down that hallway. There's still a room near you guys. It looks like it's an alchemist, like storage room.
Yeah,
If you guys want to check that out.
Yeah, let's go check that out. See if there's anything for healing. Since my bony companion here isn't the bride.
Can skeletons benefit from a health potion? I don't think
Not health potion, it'd probably be healing, like a healing spell.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've got like 1 HP probably the whole rest of the game, so just be careful.
Yeah, because I imagine a health potion would just like fall through your ribs.
Yeah. You do have brown mold on you at least, so you can attack at range. But you walk into the little alchemist shop, and the skeletons slowly turn and like run towards you guys. And you walk in there, and you find several potions that look like they've actually frozen, which is unusual. So, but there is one case in particular. There's these bright, like sky blue bottles that have like a snowflake symbol on the side, and let's see how many there are. Oh, nice, 8. There's 8 of them, and they're all covered with ice, though. Try and chip away the ice.
Yeah, I want to throw one at one of the skeletons.
Well, yeah, you got to chip away the ice first on the little case.
All right.
It's like a case.
I do that.
All right.
I use I use shield bash.
Okay, give me an attack roll. Just hope you don't get above 15. Alright. Yeah, you knock a little bit of piece of the ice off. You can just try that again if you want.
Alright.
Oh, God.
Okay, hold on a second.
This doesn't seem like a good idea.
This is a horrible idea.
One second. Okay.
That's what it sounded like whenever you bash those bottles with your shield.
Yep.
Alright, so you bash the case of Alchemist Frost bottles, and there's just this massive, like, kind of elemental explosion of ice, and you just see Muddy Bones just go flying into pieces all over the place, and his humming just stops.
Oh.
Well.
Vestin, I hope you remember that hum.
And there's like bits of brown mold that are flying all over the place.
I had literally no idea that's what was gonna happen. I just thought they'd break and spill.
So there goes Muddy Bones. Vestin and Direwolf roll to see if you can dodge the brown
There goes
mold.
the end of a wonderful skeleton.
13.
What do I do? Dex save? Or...
Yeah.
Alright.
Not quite enough. Some of the brown mold lands on the dog.
You've been
direwolf.
You've been struck by some brown mold.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
Can I play the brown mold now?
Let me see. Actually,
So, can I use that summon skeleton scroll and then take Muddy Bones' head and put it on that skeleton that I summoned?
well, you could, but he's totally dead. You would just have to leave the head. I mean, you could put the head on, but it wouldn't do much.
Now, would the damage have killed him if I didn't put him down to 1 HP?
Yeah.
Okay, still would have killed him.
Yeah.
He wasn't the broadest of skeletons.
Alright, it doesn't say brown mold can actually like move too quick or anything like that. So, what did you roll for your Constitution save?
I rolled 8.
I got 14.
Alright, yeah, you didn't need to since you dodged it, Vestin. The wolf, he got hit by it, but he got hit by a smooth criminal. But no, he made the Constitution saving throw, so he's only going to take half of whatever this is.
Alright.
God damn it, David.
Half of 15.
You just had to start smashing shit,
7.
didn't you?
Yeah.
Alright.
I was
Probably Probably let out a little bit of a yelp. But yeah, now you can play as that skeleton that Jeremy or Vestin can summon if he wants to. It's up to you. You want
Hi,
to do that, Vestin?
hi, I'm Terry Two Bones. I'm Terry Two Bones. How you doing?
So you did want to summon the skeleton?
Yeah, I summoned the skeleton.
Okay, yeah, now you're just playing a regular skeleton that doesn't talk, but you're with Vestin anyways.
Hey, I'm
Either way,
Terry Two Bones. What the fuck? Did you murder a skeleton?
there's 5 skeletons running towards you right now. What do you want to do?
Well, Wolf, are you hungry? I hope you're hungry, Wolf. It looks like we're about to fight 5 skeletons.
Whoa.
I guess I'm gonna grab that shield and that axe and fight these damn skeletons that are coming in.
Right. Initiative, everyone.
What's he doing with your phone there?
I'm playing a rattling bone noise.
Not plus 3, so 22 on mine.
Oh yeah, you can kind of hear it.
Yeah, it's like I can't talk, so that's all I can do.
What'd you roll, Wolf?
I got 5.
What about you, skeleton?
Oh shit. I don't know. What am I? Initiative? Is this what we're rolling?
Yeah.
13?
Alright. So, Vestin, you go first.
I'm gonna go over and try to lock off one of the skeleton's heads with that axe.
Alright, give me an attack roll!
Dex or strength.
Dex.
22.
Oh yeah. So yeah, the first skeleton, yeah, you immediately just cut its head off and it falls to the floor. You don't even have to roll damage, because even if you rolled 1, it's gonna kill it. A weak skeleton.
So do I get another attack?
Yeah.
8.
Missed that one. Alright, skeleton! Mr. David?
Attack your relatives.
Yeah, that's me talking. You can't hear the bones rattling.
I can hear that.
Yep, that's my talk. So.
Well, quit talking and roll!
Oh, it's 7.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Oh,
Wolf, your turn.
Yeah,
And then we're still going with the skeletons. They're not creatures.
Right.
Alright. Because I have pack tactics that give me an advantage against creatures if I'm next to my allies.
Yeah.
Alright, let me see then.
That's a good thing to have for the wolves too.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know they had that until we fought them on your game. I was like,
Oh,
they have
yeah.
pack. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Like, those pack tactics kind of fucked you guys up. That almost killed Corey.
I was about to just climb up a tree. Alright, so what'd you roll, Wolf? Or 8?
8.
Yeah, that's a miss, fortunately. And now it's the skeleton's turn! Alright. Quick.
Absolutely. That poor noob had no idea what was coming for him. He's a poor little dog.
Alright, so all 3 of you are gonna get hit.
Wild West all day yesterday, not having this. Very sad. And also surprisingly, we have not found the boombox. Which is strange.
Alright, Vestin, you took 6 damage. Skeleton, you took 7 damage. And Wolf, you took 6.
Alright.
Now it's back to you guys again. Vestin,
Well, how much health do I even have?
you took 7, so you've got 6 more health points.
Okay.
11 hit.
No.
Man, you
Exactly.
look at ones today, don't you, boy?
I rolled it rolled the exact same thing back to back.
Skeleton, yeah, that hits Skeleton. How do you kill one that's charging you?
I whirl around like in a twirl and just stop with one good bitch slap.
Alright, just kill it.
Yeah, just
Knock its head off and it breaks against the wall. Alright, Wolf, your turn.
Alright, let me go and do my bite.
Yeah, that hits. How do you kill one?
Oh. Okay, yeah, these are minions.
Yeah, very, very weak.
So I end up, I look at one and I just see, like, a dog bone. And so I leap on it, like, tearing it apart, and then I end up, like, gnawing on each of its bones, but because I'm such a big-ass fucking wolf, when I gnaw on its bones, I just, like, shred the bones.
Hell yeah. Tear that skeleton to pieces. And you probably just, I can picture you like tearing it to pieces and then just sitting there chewing on it while the fight's happening.
That's what happened.
Alright, last 2 are gonna attack. Ooh. Hold on 1 second. Alright, the last one swings its weapon and it goes flying off in the corner and like sticks to the wall like in a chunk of ice. And the other one just misses as it's trying to swing at you guys. Back to you, Vestin.
First one misses.
First one misses. Second one hits. How do you kill it?
I'm gonna take the axe and I'm gonna just like straight down right at his forehead and just split him in half.
Oh yeah. Skeletons have been there for a while, so yeah, it's pretty easy. Cut all the way through it. Shatters. Skeleton, your turn. How do you kill the last one?
I pick it up over my skeleton head and I break its spinal cord over my kneecaps.
Just like what we did to Caleb.
Yeah. We'll name this one.
He still doesn't walk right. Alright, anyways, let's continue.
I'm gonna go over and pick up Muddy Bones' sword.
Okay.
That way I have that sword and that axe.
Yeah, let me see if it's what kind of sword it is.
It's a trap.
Just a regular sword. A little bit rusty.
What's the stats on it? Like
That's
1D.
Yeah, regular longsword, so it'd be like 1 to 6 damage. One attack. You could basically dual wield it or use if you wanted to put the shield away. It's up to you.
+1 lockjaw for rust.
Yeah, now you I'm guessing you want to head down that path because all the potions are gone.
Yeah. I walk
They're
by
great
Muddy
job,
Bones.
Bones.
Walk by one of the pieces of Muddy Bones and just kick it. I'm like, stupid.
I think that he wants to play, so I chase it.
I'm gonna actually give that rusty sword to the new skeleton.
All right. How do you react to the skeleton?
Rattle, 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 bone, rattle, rattle.
I'm down.
I think he likes it.
This is definitely how I wanted this one to go. No, actually, this is really fun. when Muddy Bones killed himself, I was like, dude, this is so stupid. It's funny.
You should have known better than have me and David playing main characters.
And Geo's just gonna fall asleep every time, apparently.
Yep.
As you guys are heading down this hallway, you turn the corner and there's a big door blocking your way, and in front of the door are 2 of these skeletons that are covered with frost. Ice. Layers of ice.
I do what the summoning skeletons do in like all the Elder Scrolls game and just run directly at it and swing my sword.
Alright. Give me an attack roll.
God damn it.
I mean, that's what they do, man. They're not really, smart.
I mean, I know.
Yeah. Your plus for that is 4. So you do hit.
Alright.
1 to 6 damage plus 2.
7.
Nice. Okay. You chip off a piece of its ice, and along with a bit of bone from its rib, as you slash into it. And now it's gonna get a turn. $15. That hits.
Nah.
Alright, it doesn't. Game over.
Well, David dies twice in the same game.
Only 2 damage.
4 damage actually, plus 2.
Only
So
4 damage.
how much damage? How much health do you have left?
2.
2.
Yeah, you got 2 health.
Yeah.
But the second one's gonna attack you too. Plus 4. Yeah, that hits.
God damn it.
Alright, NPC, how do you feel, David?
Come on, 1. Oh no.
Oh my god.
3 plus 2, 5. Yeah, the second one just like chops you in half, and you just collapse to the ground and break into a bunch of piles.
Brownlow, go!
Alright, can we get David to die a 3rd time?
See if you gotta find me somebody to play.
Let's see. Who the fuck would you play as? I guess the bag man.
Well,
Do it.
Gio, are you still here?
Do it.
Well, I guess I'm gonna attack one of these big motherfuckers with my axe.
Okay, do you want to attack the one that David attacked first?
Yeah.
Alright. Give me 2 attack rolls.
24 for the first one.
Alright. Damage!
What's the damage on that enchanted axe?
Yeah, let me look at that actually real quick too. One moment.
Uno!
Deal with that. Alright, 2 die 6.
me mark that
Plus
down.
1. Also, 2d6 plus 1.
Ooh, plus. Ooh, 12.
Nice. How do you kill this first one?
I'm gonna swing like right at his hips and just cut him in half and then stomp on his skull.
Yeah.
Just,
One down, one to go. All right, Wolf.
That was my
Huh?
first attack.
Yeah, that's right.
You can have one. I can you get one.
15 hit.
It has. It does hit.
There's this thing that you doing wrong.
6.
Alrighty. Yep. Does some damage for sure to it. Hurts it. You cut off one of its arms. It's gonna take a swing at you though. Miss. All right, Direwolf.
All right.
Who's the good boy? Who's the good boy?
I am. That's what he's thinking, I guess. I don't think he can talk, but maybe you like throw like a little toy or something into like the chest of one of these skeletons, so he just pounces on one of them. Oh, 23.
Nice.
Look at you.
Damage. Look at you. You remind me of Dog.
I miss dog.
Max
How do you
damage,
kill it?
15.
How do you kill it?
Alright, so I end up, I guess just crossing its fucking, its rib cage open and digging, like, the toy out with my mouth. And by the end of that, he's just dead.
Nice.
And
Both
I
of the-
return it to Veston.
Hell yeah.
Detail.
And then I'm gonna give him a piece of that deer meat.
Nice.
You want a treat?
Yeah.
Yep.
He ends up begging for it, Oh.
Okay.
And now in front of you is a big door.
Oh, that was the last one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
You said this castle's old, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take one of the skeleton swords that are covered in ice and just chunk it at the door.
Alright. You pick up that sword, it does feel kind of light in your hand, too.
Ooh. Well, I may have to pick that back up after I tear this door down with it.
Alright, you want to hit it with, or you could try and open the door, but yeah, you could throw it too if you want. Up to you.
Yeah, I'll just open the door.
Yeah, it's not locked, so it just creaks open. But yeah, when you step into the next hall, the entire hall is just covered with brown mold. Like,
Ooh.
every single bit of it, and there's like skeletons that are pasted to the wall, like connected to it.
I don't think this is up to code.
The castle is called Cold Mold Hold, so... and all the skeletons are reaching at you guys, too.
What a hell of a name.
Yeah.
What's the stats on that enchanted sword in case I use it?
2 to 6 damage. It does frost damage, and it breaks after 10 attacks. Made out of ice. And it melts in normal conditions.
Well, dog, I guess we need to be very careful where we step in here.
The direwolf heeds your warning and starts walking a little more slowly.
Give me this B. I guess a dex check to get through here.
No.
12.
Yeah, you make it through fine. You're stepping through all these patches, making sure you step on just the right area. The same with you, or Wolf. You're stepping, walking behind him. Yeah, occasionally the skeletons will reach out and try and like grab you guys as you're walking by and like gnashing their teeth at you, but they can't really reach you. They're too busy stuck to the wall being stupid.
Oh, it's like Last of Us.
Yeah. Eventually, that was a good show too. They did a really good job of that.
I still haven't
Yes.
seen that.
Oh, it's so good. You reach the a door, and when you push open this final door, it looks like a big throne room. There's a little bit of fire. On a couple of torches that are set up. The rest of the wall around it is just like broken. You can you could tell, like, if you could see in this place, it's too dark. You could tell that it was exposed to the outside. Like, you'd probably be able to see the entire countryside of wherever you're at.
As soon as we walk through, I'm gonna take my last or take 2 of my blue flake.
Okay.
What will that mean? 4. Five.
I'd like to smell around for anything interesting in this room with my nose.
Give me a perception check.
Alright. Let me see.
Probably need to eat one of my rush roots too.
I have advantage on perception checks dealing with hearing or smell. So let me see. So nat 20.
Fuck yeah.
Jesus.
Alright, you're sniffing around and you immediately stop when you see something in the distance. And you move forward and you see what looks like a little tiny crystallized rat running around.
I chase.
You want to attack it? I
Yeah.
chase. Alright, give me an attack roll. Alright, you missed it. You missed the first one. You get one more. It's running towards a hole in the wall.
Nope.
Ah, you miss it, yeah. The rat darts into the wall before you can grab it, unfortunately.
I start like pawing at the little hole and stuffing my nose in there occasionally. Sniffing.
I can totally picture that. It's adorable. Yeah, you can hear the direwolf running around sniffing and making whiny noises at whatever it was chasing. And say what?
I was gonna say I want to make my way over to the throne.
Okay, yeah. You start to walk towards it, and the torch right here goes out, and you're about right here. And then this torch goes out too. And when you were walking towards the throne, nobody was in it, and then this torch lights up again, and you can't see the throne, but in front of you, you just see this little blue ball rolling across the floor towards you.
Hey, I know that ball.
You do.
I'm gonna catch the ball.
Alright, you catch it, and when you look forward, the torch right here next to the throne is lit suddenly, and the bagman is sitting there staring at you. That's shaggy hair and beady, glowing white eyes. Terrifying looking form.
I start growling.
Yeah, the direwolf's growling. He doesn't like that.
I'll start yelling no real loud and throw that ball at him.
At the
dog?
No,
at the bagman.
Oh, shit.
You're throwing balls?
I'm gonna throw the ball at the bagman.
Alright, I go for the ball.
The bagman catches the ball and sees the direwolf running towards him. Do you still want to try and grab the ball?
Yeah.
Alright. Give Give me, I guess, an attack roll to try and
I
grab the
think I might
ball.
end up dying too now.
Great.
Alright. I might zone you, David.
15. Okay. Let me see if Yeah, you did manage to grab the ball. I'll let you know that much for sure.
I jump out of the bag of holding and jump back into it behind Veston.
What?
Look, I'm trying, alright? He's the bag man. He can do what he wants.
Alright, so while you jump and grab the ball, you turn around, you're probably like all satisfied and happy with yourself that you grabbed the ball from.
Oh, very. Tail wagging.
With 14 plus 7, I'm assuming that hits with a reach of 5. Hold on. 14 damage as he scratches into the direwolf
Alright.
claws. How you doing on health?
I got 10 hit points left.
Alright, because he's still got 3 attacks.
Oh my god.
Jesus fuck.
Welcome to the game where everyone dies.
See, that's
And insane.
13. Is that what's the wolf's AC?
It's 14.
Alright, yeah, it misses the other 2 attacks, but it did hurt the wolf.
Do it.
You're stupid.
The bagman is looking at you, Veston, saying, "You followed my voice. Good. I needed a reason to escape this place, and I need you to replace me." And he stands up and starts walking towards you.
What do you mean replace you?
I've been looking for a way out of this place for a long time.
Who are you?
I am the bagman. Pretty soon I will be Veston.
Why are you here?
Never mind that. And he walks towards you, and do you want to say anything else?
I can't replace you. I have to go home.
You can't go home. This is your home now.
No, I can't stay here forever.
You can and you will, just like I have.
I'm gonna turn and attempt to run away from him.
Alright.
And the direwolf's gonna try and attack the bagman.
Alright. Give me an attack roll.
The one that 20. I fucking
Oh
rolled.
shit, yeah, that hits.
No. I was running away.
I know, that was for oh shit, yeah. That was in order to run away?
Yeah, like turn and run away from him.
Yeah, that was for
yeah.
Veston running, and this is for me attacking.
Alright, well yeah, you do hit, Brandon. But yeah,
Alright.
Veston, you turn around, you bolt, and you're like moving quick as shit, and you're like running through the castle, trying to get away.
Alright.
11 damage, he has you rip into the bagman's arm or
Does the
leg,
bagman
whichever
count
you...
as a creature?
Let me look. No, actually he does not. But your friends abandoned you too, so I don't know if the pack mentality thing would help.
Well, if it's a creature, then it has to make a DC 13 strength save or be knocked prone.
Oh, it's not a creature though. So it took 11 damage. Let me write that down. Alright. Now it's gonna take an attack against you as Veston's running away. Being a coward. I'm just joking. Technically gonna have 3 attacks now.
Holy shit, you're dead. You're
Yeah, I think so.
You're
I feel like
dead.
there's no point in rolling because each one of those hit, and there's just if unless I rolled at like the lowest of each one, it'd be 1 plus. That would still be 15
Yeah,
damage.
like 2 of those are still getting double damage.
Okay, so the bagman like rips into the wolf and it lets out a bunch of yells and yelps, and it starts to like claw at him like over and over and bites into his flesh, and then just like picks up the body while it's still barely alive and just chucks it off the edge of the castle.
Jesus.
I told you to do it!
When I hear the wolf yelp, I stop and I turn around and try to attack the bagman.
Yeah. At this point, yeah, you are in the hallway moving away, but yeah, when you heard the yelp, you turn around to help, and the bagman's already like in the hallway walking towards you.
I'm gonna draw that frost sword.
All right.
Try to attack him.
He just goes like, "You think frost hurts me? I live in frost. I am winter."
You're creepy, and you were not keeping me here. Well,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're creepy.
The first attack misses. What are you using the ice sword still?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it misses. And the second attack misses too. And he's gonna make his 3 attacks again towards you.
3 nat 20s.
Oh, he rolled a 1 in the first one. He fucked up. Let's see. He hurt himself. For only 6 damage. Or no, sorry, 7 damage, but he did hurt himself. Your turn, Veston.
16.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
You're here for the mayonnaise. The mayonnaise. That's pretty much about that.
Damage for your axe. Okay.
5.
5 plus, what was the... Or no, it was just 2d6, right? Yeah, 5 plus 1. Yeah, because it's the plus 1, so 6. 6 damage. And you get another attack.
You gotta check those bushes. You cannot throw them.
You sink the axe into the bagman's shoulder and yank it out, and some black blood runs from it and drips all over the floor.
I was using the frost sword.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's right. And that didn't do any damage at all.
That's all news, fam.
So the frost sword just the sword itself didn't do any damage to him?
Like nothing happened. You like swung it at him and nothing happened.
Yeah, because it's
like
made completely out of ice.
And it ran across his skin. He just keeps laughing at you. You do have your shield. You could use that as a bash action real quick.
yeah, I'll do that. 22.
That hits.
What's the damage on the shield? On a regular shield?
Shield bash. Shield bash is... Holy fuck, is that really how much damage it does? 2 die 4 plus 4? Bad. Kind of cool.
11.
Nice. 11 damage. You bash it into his chest and knock him back a little bit. He kind of lets out a little bit of a groan and then comes at you again with 3 attacks, raising his claws over his head. First one misses. The second one hits. Oops. Why does it do that? Well, I'm re-rolling because I don't understand why it keeps fucking doing that. 7 plus 4. How much damage you took from that. The next one was 7. What's your AC?
Oh no. My AC is 15.
Alright, yeah, then the
11 damage.
last one missed.
Alright. I'm gonna just throw that ice sword down and pull out that axe.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hit him with that axe now.
All right.
19.
It hits.
Axe is 2, 6, 8.
8 damage. Nice. Yeah, that time you hit him in the shoulder. And then you get one more attack. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Well, was excited. This game is just. This one in particular has been so cruel to you.
How many total
he
nat
killed
ones
his
have you
wife and
had?
his baby. He deserves it.
Alright, this one, yeah, I believe that's. You are swinging at him with the second one, and the blood from the bagman's shoulder wound drips down on the wood axe handle, and it slips out of your hand.
Oh.
And he starts to laugh and pushes you back and kicks the axe behind him and starts to move towards you. He's going to move. He's going to attack you.
Well,
First two.
hit.
6 plus 4, so 10. First one's 10. Is he? You missed the the first two. First one's 10. The second one is 14, so 24.
Holy shit.
He slashes into you, into like your gut with his claws, and then the second claw comes down and slashes you across the face, just leaving a huge just scratch mark across your whole face and like tearing your lip away, kind of. And then the last one he misses when he's trying to bite at you. How much health do you have?
I have 3.
And he sees you kind of clearly weak and on the ground, and he's just like, "Do you give up yet?"
Never.
What else do you have?
I don't have that. Right now I don't have any weapons. Hold on. I guess I'm gonna shield. I guess I'll shield bash him. Try to knock him out of the way so I can get my axe.
I'm just surprised as a ranger you don't have any spells because I'm pretty sure you're supposed to have like 3 first level spells or something like that.
Yeah, I think they do have spells. I'm not sure if he wanted spells or not. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't think I did.
Yeah, give me a shield bash. Oh, was that 23?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits. It's gonna do some damage, so give me damage.
2d4 plus 4. 12.
Yeah. The hell of a bash. Yeah, you knocked him, like smacked him across the face and pushed him up against the wall and like slid by him. And give me a dex roll to grab your axe as you're sliding by across this ice floor.
I swear to God, if it's a 1.
No, you can definitely grab it. Yeah, and you slide up and like stand up and ready yourself with your axe in front of you. And I'll let you get an extra attack. Go ahead and get an attack too.
25.
Hits. Damage.
Six.
Okay, and then one more.
Do what?
One more attack, right?
No, that was my second attack because I shield bashed the first one.
Yeah, alright. So you do that, he's reaching towards you and you slash out with the axe and cut like 4 of his fingers off of his left hand. He kind of reels back and lets out a howl of pain. And then reaches towards you with his other hand. Misses as he's trying to grab you, but he's going to use his other hand also and try and grab you. His bloody one. Oh shit! 1!
This game's been full of nat 1s.
Yeah, I know, right? And he literally slips on his own blood across the ice and like collapses to the ground for a minute and grabs himself. Has to steady himself a little bit, and you're kind of looking down at him now. creepy face.
I'm gonna shield bash him in the top of the head while he's down. Well, I guess his face, because I'm sure he'd probably be looking up at me.
Yeah.
Well, that missed.
Still got one more.
I'll try to hit him in the forehead with my axe. 13.
Miss.
Damn it. At least it wasn't a wound.
Probably, yeah, leaned back as you were trying to swing both of those attacks, and you were probably slipping on the ice a little bit too, which was making you lose your ability to do that. And he stands up and is just going to attack you at this point.
Shit. I'm dead.
So basically, he's going to grab you with the first attack, and I'm just going to describe it like this. He grabs your head and just slams it against the wall for 2 damage. You still have 1 HP left, and you're just like barely hanging in there, and he grabs you by the collar of your shirt and starts dragging you through the hallway. What do you want to do, Veston?
While he's dragging me, I'm gonna eat my last. Oh no, I've already ate that. No, yeah, I've got 1 blue flake left.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat that 1 last blue flake.
See how much health you gain back.
2.
2.
So I'm back at 3.
So he's dragging you. You're kind of barely hanging in there as you ate that thing, and you can see him being, like when you lean over, you can see him dragging you away, and he's laughing and chuckling the whole time. It's like a line of blood in the ice that you're causing as he's dragging you. What do you want to do?
I guess I'll just flail that axe above my head and see if I can hit him.
Do it with disadvantage, but you can.
Oh my god.
Alright, roll me a 6-sided.
Jesus.
How many times have you rolled a nat 1 today?
They were there fucking 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really
I've never.
is.
This is insane.
I told you, Roll20 is not fucking reliable.
Alright, so you're swinging the axe above your head, and you drop it, and it lands and like hits you on your body enough to do damage to yourself. So give me some damage. Three. Be 2 dice. 2 dice 6, right? Or 2 die 8, whatever it was.
Jesus Christ. He's got to roll 2 ones just to be at 1. Oh.
7. Yeah. You're knocked unconscious at this point.
You knock yourself unconscious.
Yeah. The one side of the axe fell and hit you on the top of the head, took away the 7 HP and knocked you unconscious, and so you're just completely out.
It's kind of a good thing that happened in the Bagman realm, because I think the rest of the page starts probably make fun of you for that.
And you are coming like in and out occasionally of this, like, out of being unconscious, and you can hear him talking, saying how many plans he has for when he escapes the bag, and he starts to ask you questions, and you realize that you're answering his questions that he's asking you. And the more, like, every time you blink and open up your eyes, he's dressed more like you and looks more like you, and eventually he looks just like you. And he says, well, I think I'll make a good Veston now. And he pulls off his ring that he has on one hand and puts it on yours, and you suddenly feel really warm. He's like, there. Can't say I wasn't cool. And then he opens up your bag that he just happened to have attached to his body and crawls inside it and just vanishes. And you're left inside the Bagman's realm. And a long time passes as you're in here by yourself, figuring out how to survive. More and more time passes, months seem to go by, and suddenly there's an opening in the sky above you, and the opening starts to like come down and like fill the entire world, and you suddenly realize that you can crawl through this opening, and when you do, you are suddenly in front of the Page Striders, and they're all staring at you, and there's a decapitated head of the Bagman right next to you.
Oh.
And looks like you're in a jungle somewhere, and there's like a whole bunch of random people around you. It looks like they were throwing a party or something.
So Lyral Silverhand took the bagman out?
Yep. Wrong person.
Okay.
Zaranji doesn't believe it. Kill Vestin. Zaranji says he does not believe what is going on. Kill Vestin.
Hey, Vestin, what do you want to say? Jeremy, you here? I did go quiet like a few minutes ago.
Is Jeremy there?
Did he stay to hear that he wasn't really dead?
Say what?
Did he stay long enough to hear that he wasn't really dead?
Is my mic?
Oh, there you go.
There he is.
Alright.
Discord keeps disconnecting my mic.
Okay.
No worries. Did you hear all that though? Like where you found yourself?
Yeah. Everything. It just kept my mic out. I can't believe you guys would abandon me in there. Why would you leave me in there so long and replace me with that creature?
We not replace you, it replace you itself. It
Well,
also
you sure
killed your girlfriend.
I had a girlfriend?
Oh, it got you a girlfriend, impregnated her, and then killed her.
Oh. And you guys let this happen?
Well, we cut its head off. Point to Exhibit A.
No, I'm sorry. I can't be with you guys. I'm going back to the Feywild. I've got to figure some stuff out. That you realize how dark it is in there and cold, and you left me there.
I had faith in Lyral Silverhand's abilities, Uber says.
And then I just go, I thought this guy was you the whole time.
Some friends you are. I turn and start walking away, find my way back to the Feywild.
Can I push him back into the bag?
Nah. I don't think it's gonna work like that.
I'm gonna say that's a dick move of you. Shit, I didn't know. I'm Zaranji. I'm stupid.
Yeah, did you just want to leave your bag there?
No, I'm gonna take all my stuff and go back to the Feywild. I may need it for an adventure later on.
So yeah, Vestin never left the bag when he went in there originally. That was the bag man. Somehow Lyral Silverhand pulled out the wrong person. She was reaching in looking for somebody that looked like him and just got the wrong one.
I might make Vestin make an appearance in my game eventually.
Say what, Brandon?
I don't know. At that one point, didn't we? At that one point, when we were trying to like figure out who the spy was, didn't I use like detect good and evil? I didn't see anything with that with Vestin.
Yeah, with that, he started to. Me and Jeremy were talking about that. He started to like fall into Vestin's alignment and everything too. Like that way, you guys wouldn't be able to. Like he was basically becoming Vestin, but then when the whole thing happened with the girlfriend, he kind of lost it because of what happened in the bag with his family.
That's crazy.
So, hold on a second, because I'm gonna send you a private message on Discord.
All right. I know it was meant to be kind of confusing too.
I mean, good job. Good twist.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it, honestly. Thank you, everybody who tuned in and watched. We had 3 viewers.